Selamat malam semuanya, marilah kita nonton MotoGP Doha Qatar 2021. Selamat menyaksikan.
Miller came on through. There was no jump start, so Stefan Bradl absolutely got it over 0.4 of a second clear of his Pramac Ducati teammate Johan Zarco. At what point does Jorge Martin? Yeah, so already the Yamahas not quite in a stronger position as they were 1 week ago. The Suzuki's, he's just set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix so far, a 55.189. That was a 10th quicker than your race leader Jorge. Glacier Spargaro up through. He's in hot. Zarco on the cutback, goes back through into second, on board with goes through into third. This bodes well for a strong result for the Suzukis because they've already got themselves quite strong. Be quite surprised he's not seen anyone's front wheel yet. You just wonder, don't you, if Zarco's reluctant to go with him because he... Here we go into turn 16, the final corner here in Qatar. He's not losing a lot of ground though. The headwind, which is blowing, perhaps not as strong as last week's race, it will circuit. He did take the place from Brad Binder. Binder in 11th now. But still stuck in 21st place. Simon, you got some observations early on here.
Only just
Binder also a good start. He's behind the two factory Yamahas. Alex Rins closes on the tail here. Arco, it wasn't an easy pass, but he made it look easy in its execution. On to the start-finish straight we go. Still, Jorge Martin, our surprise shock pole man from last night, that's making the front running. Yeah, he's have another go. Here comes Alex Rins up the inside into turn 6. This time, it does stick. 9th and 10th right now. Here comes Quartararo. Oh, it was tight. He might have left a bit of front Michelin. Funny old game. It's a long, long race though, isn't it? We know that tyre management is going to be absolutely essential. Absolutely nailed it. Stefan Bradl went backwards. I think he thought he moved it. I think he did move. And then at a couple of rounds ago, at the end of 2020. Martin. Yeah, he will know. He will hear Zarco's Despedici at the back there. That's Fabio Quartararo. He's been trying desperately to find a way through. On that fact, he's got to be committed. Didn't fancy it. On board now with number 42, Alex Rins. We then head into Zarco, and it's going to be an inevitable outcome. There's nothing that Rins can do about it. Soul destroying, but and it was a slow, not slow, but not on his red-hot pace in the first 2 or 3 laps. That on board here with Vinales, the race winner from last time out, cannot find a way through here on Miguel over a race distance on that medium front. No surprise to see him going backwards. Maverick Vinales, the latest man to pick him. Around the final to Ducati, and just like Zarco did to Rins a couple of laps ago, Bagnaia does it to the world champion Mir. Yeah, lap of the race, a 54.491, a new race record. He worked so hard yesterday in FP4 and really used a big tyre drop off from the rear last weekend. It feels like a matter of time before Bagnaia. No choice to go for the medium front tyre, given the fact that the soft wasn't lasting. Well, they did have a choice, of course, they could have run the soft, but has taken second, and he's trying now to get some slipstream behind your race leader Jorge Martin. Again, but pay attention, Steve, the 2 quickest men on the circuit right now are the Monster Energy Yamahas. The Fablet would be some ride from Quartararo and Vinales on lap 9 to manage to get through. Next up to show him the wheels. Martin will know he's there. Rins was really missing. Is there a move coming into turn 15 from Alex Rins? He's lining it up, he's on. He's here in Losail. 9 laps completed, and here comes the pass by his teammate Brad Binder. There is Franco Morbidelli. He's hot on the tails of these Petronas Yamaha SRT machine. This is the battle race. You can see that the leaders aren't getting away from him, so he's not having to overstress that rear tyre. Vinales, yes, how much rear tyre is Jorge Martin having to use up here to keep himself champion? And look at the Ducati. Jack Miller's going to take 2 for 1. He goes by both Mir and Glacier Spargaro and says thank you. Gets it up to 5th and 6th gear. They're just lacking that little bit of outright top speed. Nothing you can do. From last week, Maverick Vinales, you can see there, lapping quicker than the race leader Jorge Binder. Yeah, quickly got his head around that medium Michelin front tyre, as did Brad Binder. Really good race. Rins in 3rd, top 9, Steve, at the start of the last lap. The top 9 covered by 1. Hit the halfway point. It's Vinales attacking his teammate Fabio Quartararo. No, not quite close enough in the braking zone. Jack Miller is looking okay so far, in a good position. 2K found a way through on the factory Suzuki of Johan Mir. Can he find a way through on the factory Suzuki? Yeah, it was last week as well, Steve, recovering from a poor start. He said he destroyed the front and the rear tyre. Big. That was close. Quartararo has gone past the Aprilia of Aleix Espargaro, who looks like Bagnaia goes through on Rins. Well, Ducati cannot believe it. There's their with Miller looking seriously threatening as well in fifth. I just want to say as well, Matt, keep an eye on Johan Mir because he's sent Zach Miller lurking in the background, coming down that start-finish rate very, very quickly. We won't have a Ducati top three. Mir merciless on Miller. Lovely, aggressive. All's fair in love and war. It was a brilliant. Round his tail, Bastianini again. Oh, that was Rins. That was Rins. He's having moments galore at the moment, Alex Rins. Oh, and now the two buddies, Maverick Vinales and Miller, almost made contact. Getting pretty feisty out there right now, isn't it? Look at that. Jack Miller is upset with the world champion Johan Mir. We'll have to pick the bone. Ecoleco owners crashed out of the race. Take three, a nightmare for them. Paul Espargaro, keep an eye on the
Use that engine, keep getting in front, frustrate the heck out of those Yamahas and Suzuki.
A proper brawl going on. Gloves off, no friends here on circuit. I mean, Paul Espargaro again closing on Johan Mir. 55-2, he was 6. 8 to go, and it's still Jorge Martin. He hasn't seen the rear tyre of anybody in this Qatar Grand Prix right now. He's looking very good indeed, El Diablo. And Alex Rins has removed. That was a move from Fabio Quartararo. And by the way, whilst all this is going on, Jorge Martin's putty. We've had fireworks already here, haven't we, in Doha? Jorge Martin, it's just amazing that they're able. Sorry, place. I thought Quartararo was going to have a desperate lunge there. You would not have thought we'd be saying this on lap 16, but Jorge Martin could win this. 2GP, folks, not Moto 3. Oh, here we go. Fabio Quartararo, lovely. Yeah. Block pass. To respond. Echo Bagnaia just eases on through. Miller also the same in the slipstream. Miller's got beef with Johan Mir, we know that. Crucially, another rider we need to keep an eye on is the race winner from last week. Race is 2.4 seconds, not even 2.5 seconds, covering the top 11 men over the line for the first corner. So then, Quartararo in third, trying to find a way charge towards what would be a victory for him. First in lives. The expected tyre drop off for Jorge Martin just hasn't come. Miller picks up Fabio Quartararo into the first corner. Right of Alex Rins, nicely done into turn 4. Vinales just started to ghost his way into podium contest. And Zarco would be championship leader going into Portugal, but forget the live championship for now. There's still 5 laps left of this. So then Fabio Quartararo threatened this in FP4. He was very, very confident Supreme of that, because here comes also Maverick Vinales. That was Yamaha's famous corner speed and edge grip, that final corner. The best drive he's probably had all weekend. Immaterial, absolutely nothing he can do about the Ducati. So it is at the front, Fabio Quartararo, and it's surely a matter of time. The top 15, 5.3 seconds. Incredible. Simon. Here you go. I just want to remind you, if these Yamahas go finish 1 and 2, Maverick Vinales, that's all because he can see Fabio Quartararo here in Qatar. He's half a second clear of Jorge Martin. That's the biggest advantage we've seen in this Grand Prix pretty much since the world champion. He's down in 9th place. He can't find a way through at the moment on Aleix Espargaro. Limits warning for Maverick Vinales, by the way. Now that would be a disaster for the league. Going to feel a bit rough after this if they stay in 6th and 7th. Jorge Martin is still doing such an amazing pass there. And that's given a bit of breathing space also to Jorge Martin. Zarco knew he'd have the speed on the start. Stories in this, all the manufacturers are inside the top 10. Sorry, Hondas are missing because of what happened with Maverick Vinales. Heavy, trying to find a way through. He's getting a bit desperate, Steve. He can see. They really would. That's going to sting. Johan has gone past Aleix Espargaro, the world champion. Moves up to Pramac boys of that Yamaha. Can they get close enough? I think Quartararo is okay at the moment. 0.7 back to Jorge Martin. That's exactly the scenario for Fabio Quartararo. He knows exactly what he has to. But now, this gets personal, because Zarco has got a championship to think about. Jorge Martin, what was that? Quartararo just has he hit something on circuit? Or has it come off his bar fourth, and that's all it will be for Rins and Vinales, who comes out on the third to make a move for second place. Here it comes, up the inside of turn number 15. Nicely done by Jean Zarco. It's to Zarco. Martin finishes third, the rookie, in just his second ever Grand Prix.